Mentioned the many years I've been coming here, every year it seems there's been an address from the front or a breakout session I've gone to by someone from Thedacare. And I've always been impressed at the how far along their journey they've been. So we're wonderfully blessed today by having Dr. Roger Gerard to talk to us for a few minutes. So he's been, gosh, his resume, he's been at Thedacare over 20 years, most of that time as the Chief Learning Officer, and then just recently he became the Executive Business Partner, where he's mentoring the senior executives and all the leadership at Thedacare. So he's got prior experience to that, and he's a PhD in Management and Applied Decision Sciences. Dr. Gerard, welcome, and we're anxious to hear from you.
Good morning. All right, a response. Maybe we can have a conversation this morning. I'm going to try to learn how to do this. All right, on the men. When John Toussaint and I wrote this book, our thought was to tell the story about a journey that we've been on and continue to be on for improving the lot of our patients who make their way through our Thedacare maze. I appreciate your comments about action. I believe action creates traction, and if you write down what you hear today and through the course of this conference and resolve to take some action in some way about something, perhaps from something I say or any of your other speakers, you may create traction to move forward. But it requires action. And that has been a theme in our Thedacare journey for the better part of 9 years now. My goal today is to deepen your understanding a bit about what happens in this very complex healthcare world when you try to change things, when you try to bring about a different way to think about what it is we're doing and why we're doing it the way we're doing it. If you really step back and look at how things work within healthcare, there aren't too many of us in this room, I believe, who would say, let's go out and design another system somewhere just like this one. I'm right about that, huh? Yeah. What I'd like you to do is take an opportunity today and through this conference to reframe your vision a little bit about what's possible. Look at what's possible. I will say in the same breath, don't go do what Thedacare did. You'll probably fail. If we have experiences that might help you, things that we bollocksed that you can learn from, more power to you. If you can get some seeds of ideas that you then adapt for your own organization, that's even better. But you can't do it the way Thedacare does it because your culture, the belief system in your organization is different than that which resides within the Thedacare organization. An example of this would be what's on the screen right now. I need a little bit of audience interaction. Sir? I would like you to read out loud. Yeah, you, the one in the black jacket. I'm just picking you. Read the words you see on the screen. Read the colors. Read the colors. You're doing pretty good. Is that easier or harder than reading the words? It's hard. Why is it hard?
Because I'm looking at the words and you're telling me to say the word, but I'm trying to say the color instead.
All right. As he was reading the words, many of you probably couldn't hear him in the back. Thank you for bringing that up here. We may need that a little bit later. But what happens is something occurs that our psychology colleagues call cognitive dissonance. What our brain is reading and what our brain is seeing are two entirely different things. And it's very difficult for the brain to process that easily. What I'm going to share with you in terms of the Thedacare story works something like that. Now, I can give you all that experience here in a minute. Just for a moment, think about the word yes. Say yes to yourself out loud. But while you're doing that, shake your head no. Y'all understand what he just went through? See what's happening there? Now, what we're talking about within the lean journey that Thedacare's been on, the Six Sigma journey that many of your organizations may be on, we're talking about the same kind of cognitive shift, the same kind of change in how we view things. There are a whole lot of people who are going to tell you a whole lot of things about how things work. I've attended probably 8 of these conferences in the last 9 months as a speaker, presenter, keynote, and in the process of being there and listening to other speakers, I hear a lot of things. I started creating a list. We have to create a burning platform. What the heck is that? How about reframing that to what it really means? We have to manipulate people. That's what it really means. Why would anybody say that? I had an executive stand in front of me one day and said, you guys are 5, 6, 7 years, whatever it was at the time, into our journey. We're going to cut that in half.